the one thing I miss about being on radio, terrestrial radio. I had production people to do all this because your girl ain't that fancy. So Bahamian people, today we're gonna have a conversation like we always do. It's a look at the week that was. Every time we talk about the things that happen in our country, it's never without any kind of drama. Let me just mic up my special guest because he's got to go real soon. But we're going to talk about a couple of things that happened in the Bahamas this week. Now, even though I in America, I still Bahamian strong, 242 proud. Love my people, love my country. But I just want to say, a lot of people doing shit. Hey, Miss Goddess. Hey, Donardo. So y'all make sure y'all tell everybody Chrissy Love is live and she on. Y'all can hear me good? Savannah, you can hear me good? Because you get new things off Amazon, you just don't be used. Yeah, all that breakup equipment I had in the Bahamas, I get some new equipment off Amazon. Here, Chavez, baby, that's your mic. So before we introduce Chavez, I want to just say thank you so much, all of you who are still supporting Chrissy Love Live and Raw. It warms my heart that you have followed me here on YouTube because let's keep it real. The Bahamas don't want us to be great. My Bahamian account, while I love all the subscribers, I'm going to need y'all to like this account because on this account, I could speak to you interactive. Hey, Dea, good to be back. I miss y'all. So, Bahamian people, today we are sipping some tea. When I got on my caftan, we are sipping the tea. So today we can tell you stories about Bahamian men who just marry other woman, who just treat their children bad and who they don't like. Now, I ain't gonna talk particularly about the story about what's happening in the press. Hi, me, my connection bad, Megan. You can't hear me? Because I'm gonna give my friends the respect they deserve. I ain't gonna talk about how the butlers them had to go to court, but let me just tell you something, honey. Chrissy Love had to do the same thing. My daddy married this Trapsy broad, who I used to like, actually. I used to like her. But then she decided, thank you, Keetra Child, let them know. Y'all go to Scotiabank today. Bills gotta pay, boo. Go put some money on the GoFundMe. Thanks. So, like I was saying, I've been in the situation where the butlers is, where a woman married my daddy. Yeah, y'all Bahamian men, you see, you too like grind and you too like crabby. You can't stay by yourself. You notice how Bahamian widowers never could stay by themselves? Some Bahamian man, their wife died Tuesday. No sound and video. What happened? What you mean? Savannah says she could hear me. Dell, check your phone, boo. Yeah, Miss Goddess, can you hear me? I might have to take these mics out. Y'all ain't hear me for true? Man, you just reach home. I could check on that thing. Greg, guess what? I figured it out, Greg. I actually went on, I born in 1962, so I a little oldish when it comes to technology. Thanks, Naughty. So I went on, I figured out how to save my videos because the one thing with YouTube live streaming, unlike Facebook, it didn't automatically save the show. So today we can talk about why daddy. Like why daddy does marry woman who don't like their children. And dear children, you can't kick the woman out of the house already. Now I gotta lie. When Wendell married Louise and she decided to Tifa line, yeah, you hear me, bitch, Tifa line. I didn't like her either. But before we get into that, Chrissy Love is always looking for fine-ass black men to talk to. I want you to meet a friend of mine in the same building that I'm in.
What up? What up?
Tell him your name.
My name is Chavez Bowman, representing the DMV. Holla at your boy.
Y'all talk because I wasn't up here. I wasn't going to meet no cute man. Y'all catch yourself. Chrissy Love go always have friends, you bitches. So people, Chavez is actually just like me. He does a podcast in the DMV. And I said, you know what, Chavez? Come by. Let's talk. Let me give y'all Bahamian woman some eye candy. Because, guess what? I know Colin Kaepernick is very special, but light-skinned A.N. So, Chavez, tell people about what your podcast is so a lot of our Bahamian friends and fans can follow you.
So, stay tuned. It's going to be about the world of living fearless. A lot of times out here, people, get faced with certain challenges and they get so overwhelmed with what's in front of them. But I'm here to tell them that you can live a fearless lifestyle as long as you have faith in God. So stay tuned. Fearless Mastermind on YouTube coming soon.
I love it. You see why I have to be a friend to Chavez? Because after yesterday, that bitch still trying to put me in jail? Y'all better tell that prosecutor don't fuck with me. So yesterday in court, right? This is why I got to live fearless. That's why Chavez is my new friend. He could be on the show plenty. He just don't know yet. I could be stalking him in the building. Yeah. I stalk. Yeah. Look at Erica. I know. Everybody's saying how handsome you are.
Thank you.
I don't deal with ugly people.
Why?
You ever see me deal with ugly people? I don't deal with ugly people. Oh. So we're going to talk about living fearlessly because after yesterday's court session, The judge refuses to step down. She's being the judge, the jury, and the executioner. Despite the protestations by my attorneys, she has refused to step down. She had the nerve to bring peasy meat taco chest Wayne Monroe to court. You know what? Yeah, Chavez into the Lord. I into the Lord too. Just because I was cursed, that don't mean I don't love the Lord. But the woman refused to step down off the case. So the case is now adjourned till December 13th. Let me tell you motherfuckers one thing. When I finish with y'all gonna be broke as fuck. You hear me? Chavez, we having a big party. You could have the party for the holy people. I can have the party for the ratchet people, okay?
Hey, everybody invited. Ratchet versus righteous. Everybody invited.
See, because God does love us all.
He loves everybody. It never
See?
fails.
I told y'all. Now, I know I got to work. Because, at 55, I really got to stop cussing. Yeah. I think, maybe, I wonder if I'd juice her mind. Because she really acting like I do something to her. And she is using the Supreme Court of the Bahamas to have a vendetta against me. So that's what happened in court yesterday. Toya, that's you? So December 13th, wasting up my time, running up one legal bill. Guess what? I changed my mind. Since the court adjourned, that's another month of legal bills I got to pay. So I starting a new GoFundMe account. Yeah, I need y'all to help me pay this expensive friggin' legal bill. So Shane Gibson, Cheryl, Wayne, who all was there? Fred, I don't think Shane was there, but Shane attorney was there. Peasy meat taco chest bitch. Who just be sitting up in church in St. Margaret's every week and messing with the Lord and trying to destroy people. Who else was there? Fred Smith was there. The police, even the attorney general, tell the woman who they put on the bench that I don't have to be there. And let me ask you a question. You really think I come into the Bahamas with your ex-boyfriend threatening to harm me? Anybody got the security report? I need that security report. I need that release on her. Because I don't know how you could be corrupt and wicked and still get put on the Supreme Court of the Bahamas. So Chavez, I know you gotta go because Charles, it's almost time to go do that other thing we just be doing in the building. Look, yeah, I so happy I find a building that I like. No, he don't look lost. He's just not used to my accent. Because I always say, yeah, taco, meat, chest. And I told Chavez when I did, remember I told you, my accent is very strong when I do the show.
I love it.
Yeah, because when I talk to Chavez in the office, I'm like, good afternoon, how are you? Yeah, I be dead American, but on this show, I be dead Bahamian and ratchet. So Chavez, one more time, where can we find, I can subscribe to your channel today?
First, find me on Facebook, Chavez Bowman, Chavez, Bowman, Bowman. I'm going to post all the links for the podcast in the future. So stay tuned. Definitely much love to Chrissy.
It's
Thank
my
you
pleasure.
for having me on the show.
Oh, of course, man.
You take care, keep doing your thing. Listen to her. She knows.
Oh,
she knows.
Listen.
She knows what's up and she's going through it. But she got people on her side to get her through it.
Because you was there that day in the office when I nearly cried. These niggas
there.
don't want to pay you your money. Y'all think I have my child living in the cold? Fuck y'all. Look at whatever I got to do. Sorry, baby. I know I shouldn't say that word. You love the Lord. Yeah. So y'all thought that when y'all put me in court and try to put me in jail, something was going to go wrong for me. But the best thing y'all did was to make me leave the Bahamas. I want to thank you. So y'all look at Chavez one more time.
Peace
Saved
out.
and cute.
Be blessed. Stay tuned.
Saved and cute. Look, my friend Aaron says she don't do men, but if she did. You know what, Aaron? Behave yourself. That's Chavez. You can get some love.
All right.
Bye, Chavez. Just lock the bottom lock for me, baby. Thank you. So, people, yeah, Chrissy loves still meeting people up here. Y'all trying to arrest me in the Bahamas? I don't have to come back to the Bahamas. Everything I need right here in America. Although I miss y'all. Y'all gonna have to come visit me up here, though. I ain't gonna lie. So, Bahamian people, now that Chavez done blessed the show. Hey, Shar. Now that Chavez done blessed the show, I want to tell you a story. You ready for the story? Once upon a time, there was a man named Wendell. And Wendell was married to a woman named Marina. But as most things happen in marriage, the marriage went south. And Wendell and Marina got a divorce. Now, mind you, while Wendell and Marina were married, there was a lady named Louise who was sweethearting Wendell, even though he was married to Marina. Yeah, since I can't talk about the Butlers, I can talk about myself, because I know y'all like fucking news. Y'all like news. You're newsy. I'm nosy. So Wendell decides to cheat on Marina with Louise. And I remember when Mommy used to follow Daddy around. Mommy had put a private eye on Daddy. You remember Carl Glinton and Trace Security? So Mommy and Daddy got a divorce. Louise was named as the other woman in the divorce. Yeah, you know y'all trapsy Bahamian hoes, always fucking other people's husbands. Yeah, some of y'all, not all, just some. Yeah, we going there today, boo. And let me just say, the stories that we're telling today have nothing to do with the Butler case. I'm telling my story. Yeah, you newsy. They newsy. So Wendell and Marina got a divorce. Louise was named as the woman. Yeah, Fabi, you hear me? Fabi, you know. And she's be sitting up in Fabi in church looking all holy. You're holy, but you're fucking my mummy husband, bitch. Anyway, hold on. Let's stay. Okay. Yeah. So one day, again, this story ain't got nothing to do with the Butlers. This is my story. What Baby Sham say? This is my story, real ghetto story. I remember them days, but y'all too like shit. Anyway, so Louise and Wendell get married. You ready? Right there on St. Michael's Church in Nassau, Bahamas. Louise, the other woman. Yeah, the other woman. Look at Fabian laughing because Fabian know it's true. Fabian, I lying? You was right there, the Holy Spirit. No, they got married at St. Michael's because, y'all forget, like before, until Michelle Penland married Sandy. Yeah, speaking of teeth and people's husband. Anyway, before that, you couldn't get married in the Anglican church if you were a divorcee. So that is why my daddy got married in the Methodist church. Yeah. So anyway, child, Wendell and Marina get married. And in the beginning, guess what? Even though I was a little salty at Louise, she used to be nice to me. She used to make cakes. She used to treat me and Wendy dead good. But child, as time went on, things start changing. These women who has come in your daddy life, and they just fucking forget that before Abraham, there was I am. So there's try come in your daddy life. And then there's try want take things from the children. Yeah, because the Thompsons got plenty land. Okay? So again, this is my story. This ain't about the Butlers. This is my story. So anyway, child, Louise and Wendell lived a happy existence in Boyd Sub. Yeah, child. And so all of a sudden in 1982, Wendell dead. Oh, Wendell dead. Why, Dad? Why? So Wendell died in 1982. Yeah, child, I was 20 years old. It broke my heart. Yeah, Bahamians don't like the truth, but guess what? I don't give a shit. And now that I can't come back to Nassau and I have these new channels, yes, child. Why, Dad? Why? That's today's hashtag. So again, I ain't siding with nobody. But as someone who was once referred to as rude, no good, stinking children, I undecided to cheering. Bahamian man, stop marrying these women because you can't be by yourself. Like, really? Miss Sheila was dead for how long? You couldn't wait and catch yourself? You couldn't jerk off in the fucking closet? Anyway, let me stop. This ain't his. This is my story. This is my story. So anyway, Wendell and Marina get married. Wendell dead in 1982. Child, time to do the will, honey. Time to do the will. So why, Louise, sneak behind my lousy brother back? Yeah, because my daddy again, in true Bahamian man fashion. You have all these children, you got 3 wives. But did you write a will? No. What? Your name is Wendell. Will start with W. Nothing occurred to you to write a motherfucking will? Okay then. Hey Nelson, these Thompson man trapsy and bad. So in addition, this story time, boo, this story time. Because again, why daddy? Why dad? Hold on. This tea hot today. Hold on, hold on. You gotta stick out your pinky. This tea dead hot. Hold on. Oh Lord, this tea hot. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe now and tell everybody Chrissy Love is on and she telling stories again. Because Bahamians don't like when you tell stories. So anyway, child, lo and behold, my brother with his lousy ass, when he realized that he was the official heir. Because again, the Bahamas used to have a law called the law of primogeniture, which basically said that as a girl child, you were worth nothing. And everything your father would have owned, if he died intestate, you would get nothing because you have a grabby. Yeah. So my brother in 1982, when my father passed away, and when I call and ask Louise how my daddy dead, you ready? She can tell me that time I'm 20 years old. Louise could say to me, by the way, Louise dead now. So all the people who on the timeline catching feelings, fuck y'all, I don't care. This is what happened. Don't get mad at me because your Grammy, your auntie was trapsy and bad. Oh, thanks. So my brother doesn't file the letters for the estate. So flash ahead all these years later, I say, you know what? I love Exuma, but I ain't fighting for no land. Hold on, I gotta refill my cup. This tea a little hot. I gotta put some cold water in this tea because this tea dead hot. So yeah, my daddy, I guess, couldn't stay with his by himself too long, so he married a woman. He ended up dead, and then yeah, Louise dead, child. Louise died last year. Yeah, Louise died. Yeah. Anyway, let me stop because there was a time when I loved Louise, but when she started trying to teeth my land, I was like, "Fuck you, bitch," and die. What about that? Why, daddy? And so Louise decided to go behind my brother back. See, that's why, again, this ain't about the butlers. This is my story and why I understand why some children just be mad with their daddy when their mummy only dead in October and they get married in fucking December. I mean, Bahamian men, you remind me of the big dean in the cathedral. Anyway, Lord, let me stop. Not the Fabiette, not the current one, because I love the current one. But you all know the man of God who wife dead must see on Monday and by Saturday he was married again. Bahamian man can't stay by themselves. They can't jerk off and use some oil on their doggy. They got to go find one next woman. So anyway, this is my story. So come to find out, Louise go behind our back as Wendell cheering. The staff there dying. It's the truth. This is a true story. This is my story. So anyway, my friend who worked to the court, shout out to Dion. You know, I wonder sometime when I being nice to people if I should, but Lord, it is coming dead handy. So anyway, child, catch these teas. Hold on, catch them. Y'all catching these teas? So I trying to fight with my brother about the will. My brother gonna tell me, you ready for this? Daddy left no will. I'm in charge. You'll get what I have to give you. I was like, if I choke this motherfucker. Anyway. So come to find out, child, Louise gone file letters for the estate without us knowing. Hold on, I gotta move this light. Hold on, y'all stay right there. Yes, child. So Louise, hold on, I gotta move this so I can read y'all comments. Say Bahamian men always got a woman waiting in the wind. Yeah, so again, I ain't talking about the butlers, but I understand what they going through. So anyway, child, Louise gone file papers. First of all, her nephew, and I call any name, I had promised my sorority sister, Lord, let me not do that because she just celebrated her 90th birthday. Let me not call her. But anyway, one of the prominent Bahamian families in the country, I ain't gonna call their name, but it have 2 W's in it. He got letters of intent, letters of the estate for Louise, who is his cousin. Yeah, WW. What big law firm political family is WW? You know, I ain't gonna call that name. Because Sora just celebrated her 90th birthday and I want to mess up her birthday celebrations. But that's what your son did. Oh, thanks. Anyway, so why Louise going behind our back and filed letters for daddy estate? Now, let me just say for the record, for a very long time, I was pissed off at my father. Because you know you have 3 wives, okay? You had 3 wives, you had 5 children, and yet you ain't write no will. Now, again, in defense of my daddy didn't expect to die. Look at sunshine. What you talking about? It's the truth. My daddy didn't expect to die at 52. My daddy didn't expect to go to work that night at M&E. It's now M&E. It was Caterpillar something. Yeah, this to shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down, T-Boo. Hold on, sips tea. Why, Dad? Because Dad needed some crabby. Or Dad couldn't do it without some pussy and he needed someone to hold his hand and rubby little doggy tip. That's why he's getting married early. Whereas you notice how long Bahamian women to stay widows? Now some just get married quick. Some. All right, so we go now. My friend Dion called me one day in a panic. Girl, Chrissy, you got to meet me to the court. Because I had let that shit go. I was like, you know what? If my brother want to take all the land, fuck him, whatever. And let me just be disgusting. I used to remind my brother, you forget you don't have no Bahamian roots, eh? Okay, you only Bahamian in name only because of the stupid law called primogeniture, which basically tells girl children you ain't worth shit. Now, the Bahamas government really changed the law. However, we were not able to be grandfathered in. So still to this day, my father's estate hasn't been settled. And to top it off, just last year, again, let me talk about my special sister. My sister asked me what law firm she should go to. I say go to any law firm except the one that owned that shitty paper I used to work at. Why she gone and gone to the man at, I ain't gonna call their name, AK. So I had to go to Alexi Knowles. Yeah, Alexi fucking ooh. You bitch. You. And I had to go take my birth certificate to prove that I was Wendell's daughter. Now, anybody who know me, you can look at me. You see my big friggin' nose? I said, Thompson, Nelson, you see this big nose? We have big nose. Okay? You see these high cheekbone? Huh? Thompson Cooper. So I had to prove after my daddy wife decided to file these papers saying that the only children he had was the two Haitian children what he find in the bush. Hold on, sips tea. Because see, that's another thing Bahamian minders do. They just go marry these women and then go bring on their children or adopt other children and take care of them children, but don't check for their own. And I always tell my daddy, let me get this right. You can't contribute to me and Wendy, but you could take care of the two Haitian children you find in the bush. Now, I have nothing against Haitians. Nothing against Haitians. As a matter of fact, I keep telling you, I am a direct descendant of Henri Christophe. Okay? So Louise got my daddy to adopt these two children. After my daddy died, me and my sister got one check from Social Security. The United States of America took care of those children until they were 21 years old. My mother, who finally was able to get something because I told her to file after Louise died. So my mother was finally able to get something from Daddy's Social Security. So Louise gone in the court and filed the following papers. Yes, Miss Paquita, child, this is what happened, boo. I'm telling you, look here. I may not agree with what the Butler children doing, but I understand. I understand. Oh, and she has such a pretty name. You know, there was a singer named that name too. And again, I just telling stories. Bahamian men who marry women who they know their children don't like and you know can cause consternation. And plus, if the man had a will, why you fucking with it? And you notice the same trapsy justice who don't want to step down from my case. Hold on. That must be why my case started late yesterday, eh? Because they was in her courtroom trying to get this together. Now, of course, flash ahead, the widow of the first speaker in the independent Bahamas, she was able to win. The children cannot move her out of the house. She will take part in the planning of the funeral. And so once again, the children are branded as stink, rude, no manners. What kind of man does kick women out of the house? Don't marry nobody your children don't fucking like. And again, I ain't holding no brief for Miss Sheila, but Miss Sheila was a saint. Okay? May she rest in peace. And I wonder if she can slap the shit out of Arlie when he reached to the gate. Ratai! Just one bitch blow in his mouth. So again, Louise gone file the papers, child. Louise say, look here, Paquita say she's squawking. Paquita, it's true. These are true stories. And so we're using the Butler story as a springboard to a conversation that must be had. And so for the next hour and 20 minutes, I'm going to ask you guys, as you interactively share on YouTube Live, why you think men do that. Now, I'm not saying that you're trying to take away your daddy happiness, because I will admit, when my father remarried, I was very salty about it because he married his sweetheart. Yeah. But the good part is, whatever daddy do with you, he could do to you. So the same sorrows and sieve you was giving my mommy to tote water in, you get that right back. I just go to the grave right now and I just be like, ha ha, bitch, take that. Oh, dead petty. So Louise say all the land and exuma that my daddy had was only for her and the two Haitian children daddy adopt, who are now grown men. All right, Nelson, sweetie, I love you. I miss you so much. So the estate letters went through. Again, the lawyer with his lying ass. Yeah. And the only reason why I didn't report the lawyer is because my sorority sister asked me not to report her son because she don't want him get disbarred. But yeah, in the words of the commercial, Kenny, we know what you did, Kenny. And we talking it now. So they filed their lying ass papers. Meantime, when I found out, I called my brother. My brother was living in Guam, I think. Yeah, Guam. Pamela! So my brother was living in Guam. I said, do you believe that this bitch, and see, they used to hate when I used to call the stepmother the bitch. Yeah, after what she did, her name went from being Louise to this bitch. Yeah. And I know a lot of people are going to be hurt at this video, but I don't give a shit. because your auntie shouldn't have tried teeth the line. So again, I may not agree with everything what's going on in the Butler case, but I under fucking stand. I overstand how them children feel. So whatever people got to say, Denise, she wasn't always a bitch. She wasn't, now I will admit, she wasn't always a bitch. And she had a hard life. You know, she had bad luck with men. So my daddy made her feel like she was a queen. All right? So like I said, I don't agree, but I damn sure understand. Yeah, that's right, Sean. So after Kenny filed the bootleg papers saying that my daddy only had 2 children, yeah, my daddy sired, again, he adopted 3 and he sired 4, yes, no, 5. My daddy, like children who came out of his nuts. There are 5 of us who came out of his nuts. 3 were adopted. So after Louise filed the bootleg papers, again, what's the hashtag today? Why, daddy? Why, daddy? Why, daddy? Why? Why daddy couldn't keep his leg closed and just live out his days, bring your girlfriend home and get your little crabby, but no. Anyway. So after Louise filed the paper saying that the children, shall I say soon directly, I have no juice for myself. You know what? Hello, Kenny. That's his name. Kenny WW. Yeah. Your ass need to be disbarred. Crooked fucking lawyers. Filing papers saying that Wendell only had 2 children. That wasn't even his own. Anyway, but that's all right. Kenny just get his lumps. Karma. See, I keep telling y'all, when people do wrong shit to you, you ain't got to worry because karma just fuck them right up. And it's be a joy to watch. A joy. Denise said these men is wait till they get old to do foolishness. So today, as we look at the Butler story as a cautionary tale, now again, I know all the details, and so Ali was my boy. Him and my mommy was best friends in GHS, so I always knew him. I was always around him, and so may he rest in peace. But it just goes to show you that when death come, that's when the routers begin. And let me just say for the record, how dare you go marry a next woman and bring her in the house with the children dad mommy used to live in? Oh. And the Smith family, not the Smith family. Lord, I forget what Michelle maiden name. Crazy. What Juju and Michelle, what the last name is? Anyway, I forget. So, just like how them children salty and piss off, I understand how they feel. Because right now to this day, I took my birth certificate to the law firm. All right. And you know what irks me? I told my sister, do not go to that law firm. So in addition to getting juiced up by the Guardian, I got to go pay Alexio Knowles money for my daddy case. I've decided to let that go too. Take all the land in Exuma and shove it deep in your ass. Thanks. I spilling all the tea, boo. Hold on. Let me blow this tea. Let me stick out my pinky. Why, daddy? Why, daddy? Why? Why? So to this day, the papers are filed in the Supreme Court. I don't even know if we have proven that we are Wendell's children. Of course, according to Louise and her bootleg letters of estate that Kenny give her. Yeah, Kenny, I calling you out. See, look here. I 55 now. You done fuck with me. You're trying to arrest me. You're trying to headshot me. I talking all your fucking business now. And I don't care who like it. And for the family members who I love, I don't mean to hurt you, but it's the truth. Like the sisters, I'm still close to them. Yeah, shove all Exuma deep in your ass. All. So I've let that go. So Bahamian people, today we're asking the question, why can't these Bahamian men be widowers, and just relax themselves? Legal say, what the magnesium though? Child, I don't have my magnesium. So I told you that story so you could use that as a springboard to our conversation. So ready, steady, go. All right, let me see if I can see more of these comments. All right. Marva say, death changes people. Savannah, I like the hashtag, why daddy? Yeah, I should make it why daddy. Hey, yeah, hold on. Why daddy? Hold on. Let me make it. And you know, I love this too. This is buying into Greg's show where we talking about toxic mothers today on Greg's show. So this can be good. This is my healing day today. Yeah. So that's my story about what my daddy did. Now, again, I'm not saying that's the Butler story. That's better. Why, daddy? Why? Why, daddy? Why you couldn't just keep your fucking leg together? Why, daddy, do you allow a woman who you marry misplace your own children? And let me just say for the record, women have been doing it for decades. When I talk today on Greg Show Under the Rug, I'm going to talk about how women been giving up their children for doggy for the longest. This ain't nothing new. Erica say, karma. Well, sometimes karma just take a little long. By the way, y'all subscribing? I need 2,000 subscribers, y'all. I need 2,000. Y'all help your girl out. Thanks. Love Ness. Let me hear ya. Love Ness. All right. Erica say, yeah, that's why I stopped talking to Old Fire Stick. You know what? I can't take it. Marva, y'all giving all the name. All the name. Paquita say, child pops ain't no joke. Why, daddy, why? And let me just say for the record, it has been proven that when men lose a spouse, they have a hard time living on their own. That's been proven. A lot of men can't be by themselves, which I understand. Because unfortunately, men are raised differently. Now, today's man might be able to wash and cook and clean and whatever. But say men in my age group, men in Mr. Butler age group, they're used to doing the shit for themselves. So I understand why they marry. But you have to ask yourself, why is it that a lot of widows do get married, but very seldom. You will see them, they'll stay a widow to look at Coretta Scott King. Coretta, I know she had some other dick than MLK. Because you can't just, come on. Coretta had to be grinding. But a lot of times women, when we become widows, we tend to stay in that condition. But why is it that this story that's playing out in all the headlines, by the way, was y'all surprised that was the headlines in the newspapers? Now, again, I'm dissing the newspapers. By the way, thank you, Nico, for that story this morning on the Tribune. Yeah, December 13th. Oh, you trying to fuck up my Christmas Day? The devil is a liar. So we're asking the question today, why do you think men have a hard time being by themselves once their wives would have died? And also, why is it that a lot of times the children of these marriages get kicked in their ass? Now, there are times when the stepmother is nice and the children do her bad. I could think of several families that I know in the Bahamas who that has happened to. But I know in my particular case, and I know how the Butler children feel because I know them. And I like all the statuses. Y'all see the status from one of the daughters? Y'all see the status? The status say, leave people well alone. But honey, she got Ramona to fight for that. And apparently she can be in the house and she can be in the state funeral. Yeah, the first speaker of an independent Bahamas. All right, let me read some more of your commentary here. Prodigy say, my father passed in 2010. My mom is still gorgeous and single. Well, the thing is, a lot of women tend to not remarry, especially if you had a good husband. And even if you had a shitty husband, a lot of times widows can cope better than widowers. All right, Marva say, when you tell the truth, you live longer. Garrett say, I watching. Naughty Neil say, subscribed and shared. Yes, y'all let everybody know that. Okay, we can be on Facebook just to say hi. But when it comes to the real giddy up, we can be here on YouTube. Because the sister need to monetize this channel. Yeah. I'm glad you pinned it. All right. Man, look here. I still using my board. I sit up all morning writing this backwards for you now. You see how good I write backward? I writing backward like the fucking nation that I from. Backward. Like Anku Sarah say, the Bahamas won't go forward, but smoking backward. Yeah. Chrissy Love live to the world. www.youtube.com/C/Chrissy Love live to the world. Yeah. So these stories being told to the world. So you better fucking act right. Fix right. Fix right. Because everybody know you fucking do it. Yeah. Because y'all like hide shit and do shit. So once again, I'm telling stories. I see Fabi gone. Fabi, you couldn't deal with the truth, eh? Yeah. Yes, Charlene, at my daddy funeral. You ready for this? My daddy funeral. That bitch put $16,000 in the ground for a coffin. Again, these new wives who just want to spend up all of the daddy money, who just want to be all up in the woman house. And let me just say for the record, as a woman to woman. Now I know the man's supposed to provide for you, right? But y'all just don't feel funny living in a woman house when a man was with his wife. Like when Louise used to be sneaking in my daddy house while my mommy was out to work, breaking her ass. Like you don't feel bad? Like your little conscience don't kick in? Now, I will admit, I know that a lot of times It is difficult to control your sexual organs. You love who you love, you're attracted to who you're attracted to. But at the same token, you have to ask yourself, why is it that these men can't do the right thing? Denise said they like to throw away their first family, not sure why. And we've seen it before, even with celebrities. Look at how the children of O.J. Simpson, the first set of children, yeah, you remember when he had the black wife before Nicole that he allegedly harmed. Yeah, so we see this all the time. A lot of times men forget their first family. And I say it even to my ex-husband. You don't take care of Wayne, but you could go make 3 other children. So we want to ask, what is the pathology that makes men feel that they have to do that? And again, we ain't talking about the butlers. We talking about situations. In the words of Big Bruh, situations be like that. Situations be like that. All right, let's read some more of the comments here. I love it. Pakita say, child, not some of these 242 women. Andrew say, sneaking sweet Chrissy. Gabrielle say, can you link this account to your original YouTube? Because I couldn't find this one at first. The other one comes up in the search. Sorry, Gabrielle, I can't because the Bahamas is not a YouTube partner. So you're going to have to just cite. That's why I keep giving out the link. I'm a soon suspend that other account. I'm trying to back up everything on that because Chrissy Love in America now. This Chrissy Love right here. I may be Bahamian, but I in America. All right. Shaw say the man is supposed to find a new home for his wife. If not, don't get married. Well, you know, the thing is, it is a situation that's messy, first of all, because we all know, like me, like many children who find themselves in this situation, we did not like how our father treated our mother when he was alive. And then you go marry this other woman. Yeah, and I know y'all gonna take all this news back. I don't give a fuck. Take it back. www.youtube.com/C/Chrissy Love Live to the world. So we ask you today, why is it that men can't close their fucking leg and stay to themselves? And why is it that men believe that the children don't have any say? Now, again, you don't have a say. Your father deserves happiness. Your mother deserves happiness. When my mother remarried, I hated that fucking gollywog too. I hated him from the beginning. Not hate, but I just did not like him. And the children go through some kind of thing. See, people think divorce only affects little children. It affects everyone. And so when your parents remarry, I think that's one of the reasons why, and I always tell my son this, he always asks, well, Mommy, why didn't you get married again? Why didn't I get a stepfather? I said, because my experience with blended families wasn't the best. Now, I will consider getting married now that Wayne is grown, but I know when he was growing up, because see, let me tell you what y'all women and y'all man is do. Y'all is let y'all new wife and y'all new husband beat up on your children because you're unhappy on the inside. Yeah, that's what y'all is do. You know, that's what y'all is do. Some of y'all real fuck up on the inside because of what happened to you. And so the blended family scenario can be a challenge. So I know for me, that's one of the reasons why I didn't choose it, because I knew anybody touch Wayne in the wrong way, I was going to have to kill them, melt their body with fucking lime, and then I was going to have to hide the body. Anyway, not that I've been thinking about it. Yeah, I've been thinking about it, damn it. Don't do it. So today we're asking, why do you think Bahamian men cannot stay by themselves? Marjorie say, he had to sell his house and buy me a fresh house. Well, you know, a lot of times financially you can't do that. But again, I hold no brief for no children. But as a child who went through it, I may not agree, but I stand. I understand what they're going through. And again, this ain't no secret. Even though the family trying to be decent and private, everybody know them children didn't like that fucking woman. Oh, thanks. So dear Bahamian man, stop marrying people your children don't fucking like. Or if they don't like them, explain to them, mommy's dead now. Let daddy live his life. But then again at the wedding, because you know I was stalking the wedding. Apparently at the wedding, they said that the wife who dead told him to get remarried. And a lot of men say that shit. Like I have a friend, right? I have a friend. His wife, I was at the funeral. The funeral was massive. Well, she had been sick for a little while. All of a sudden, the woman who he now dating, or I think he married her now, was all up in the funeral. She was friends with the family. The woman dead on Tuesday, buried the following Tuesday. Fucking sad day. He was out at the restaurant with this woman. So we asked why men can't cool it down. Simmer Dana. Why they can't cool down their crotch before they go jump into the next relationship? Is your bed really that airy that you can't just give it a chance? Give it a little try? You can't wait a little bit? Let people get used and acclimatize? Let people catch up and catch themselves? Anyway, hashtags today. Why, Daddy? Why? Why, Daddy? And by the way, when I go visit my daddy in his grave, I just go visit him. I used to cuss him for many years, especially since he died without a damn will. Yeah. Can you just say, I need everyone to simmer on over to Scotiabank, Paradise Island, 107897, Christina Thompson, M. Signs. Yeah, put some skin in the game. All right? Yesterday, I had 1,000 views on YouTube. If each of y'all gave $1 yesterday, I would have $1,000 today. Help you, girl. Help you, girl. Your girl got things to do. Y'all think winter coat cheap, eh? Winter coat expensive. They expensive. All right. Let's read some more of your comments here. Back Velvet say, why, Daddy, why? Oh, I should add another why? Okay, hold on. Let me add, why, Daddy, why? Hold on. Let me do it again. Hold on. I love this. By the way, shout out to my girl, Shara at Click242 for my hashtag cup. I know y'all missed the hashtag cup. Why, Daddy, why? Why, Daddy, why? Megan say it's a curse that needs to be broken. We're gone. I rebuke that from over my son life. Well, the thing is, again, a lot of the mistakes we make as human beings is because of the challenges we've had in our life. I keep telling you, while I believe that hurt people need to get some fucking psychological help, hurt people who are hurting inside hurt others. And so again, a lot of men experience loneliness after their wife would have died. $1 a day. That's all I ask. $1 a day. Okay, y'all want all this jokes and entertainment. By the way, thanks for y'all who did give some money to the PayPal account yesterday. Yeah, because, this look here. These selfie stick and camera and tripod, they cost money. And we're in school if you got to pay. Let's say it's flexible. If you can't go to Scotia, go to GoFundMe and PayPal. Yeah, I need y'all to put some skin in the game. All right. Thank you, Black Velvet. Support the cause. Like the reggae man to say on the mic, the selector. Support the thing. Support the thing. Elizabeth say communication is key. I agree, communication is key. And there are some people who've had a great success with blended families. I know several blended families that are working out well, but I know a lot of blended families that are hell on wheels. A lot. And that's why I personally chose not to do it, because I know for me, it would have been a problem based on what I saw growing up. Yeah. Yeah, like the Bahamian woman who has allowed a new husband to beat up on. Oh no, that's Greg's show coming up at 6:00. Sorry, I keep forgetting. Toxic Mothers is later on today. Under the Rug Media. Yeah, Toxic Mothers. That's why I do my best not to be a toxic mother. And it'd be disgusting. Just because I didn't get married, and this is what a lot of women think, right? They think that if they say they're gonna be a good mother to their child, that means their social life is cut off. No, bitch. Grind when you're cheering at school. Go home lunchtime, grind in the day. Stop bringing man and your cheering house and mixing up their life. Now it's difficult, like I said, because mommy needs love too. Yes, mommy does. However, a lot of times as parents, we sometimes forget that our needs are secondary, dare I say tertiary, when it comes to what's important for our children. And I'm not lecturing anybody. I'm just saying what was my choice. Again, this is my story, my story. And so today we're asking you the question, why these man can't, what EJ say, man, I was at the slow bank. Yeah, EJ, you dead late, but we love you. Why a lot of Bahamian men have a hard time staying with themselves when they are made widowers. And the stories on the front pages of both the papers shows that it's a story that people are talking about. Now, I'm going to just say for the record, if it was me, I'd tell you get the fuck out of my house too. Get out of my house and give me my keys. Cold. Because you was only married to my pa for 2 years. Oh, thanks. Give me my keys. Get out my house that my daddy and mommy built. Yeah. And I know y'all can go tell everybody what I say. Again, tell them what I say. And when you tell them what I say, what Lauren Hill say? Tell him. When you tell him what I say, www.youtube.com, okay, /C, Chrissy Love live to the world. Yeah, tell them watch this show. Watch it right here on YouTube. Thanks. All right, baby people. Couple of things I want to tell you because I know we only got about 10 more minutes until we end the broadcast. Yeah, the show on YouTube is an hour. Sometime we can go till 4 if we have some juicy tea. And I'm also figuring out how you can call into the show. Now, you can still call me via WhatsApp on my 242-544-3900 number because I still want to be interactive with you. Now, I know a lot of people, you see everybody doing their invite to Facebook now. Everything I do, the monkey won't fucking do. Anyway, so I'm trying to figure out how YouTube has that way that you can invite people to the broadcast. Please bear with me. I'm learning this technology. But again, you try silence me, you just make me vex, and I just can talk all your fucking business. Chrissy Love Live and Raw, the truth about paradise. You know, most people look at the Bahamas as a land of sun, sand, sea, sexy beaches, and it is that. But it's also the truth about paradise shows you that it's a land of corruption, abuse, just murder, greed, incestuous behavior, nastiness, covetousness, all the 7 deadly sins, all, especially gluttony. Speaking of which, child, I gotta go make me one ham sandwich. Oh, thanks. So, baby people, what are the stories in the news? Because everybody talking about this whole family thing. And you know, let me be disgusting. This how disgusting y'all is. Let me tell you how disgusting y'all is. Y'all like when y'all see the so-called elite of the country rowing and fighting like scrap gang. Yeah, y'all like that, hey? Yeah. So tell everybody. Ken say jungle mentality, third world. Well, that's very true. But the thing is, like I said, I'm talking about their story. I talking about mine. But I'd have been like, give me my motherfucking keys. Or I wonder if, you know, like I used to tell my daddy widow, I wonder if you get high. Yeah, the truth does hurt. But we don't, guess what? The comfort level of some Bahamians is not on our agenda. Our agenda is clear and specific. Our agenda is to unfuck the Bahamas. Hey, Crystal! Girl, Crystal, I gotta find you, girl. Crystal! Girl, I gotta get ready for these Pell Grant for college. Yeah, I gotta call you, Crystal. Yeah, y'all want a good accountant? Any other Bahamians coming over to the America and want to get their taxes right? Y'all please check out my girl, Crystal Wilchcombe-Bartha. Yeah, y'all go give a Bahamian some money because you know you motherfuckers, some of you don't like to support Bahamians. Or you'll go to Boy Dewey Cheatham and Howe accounting firm, but you don't want to support Crystal Wilchcombe Law accounting firm. Oh, thanks. So today, people, we want to continue to ask questions that are going to help us unfuck our nation. And many Bahamians, like myself now living in the diaspora, oh, glory to God, hold on, I got a muggle. Oh, y'all know I was the queen of don't give up on the Bahamas. But guess what? The Bahamas gave up on me. And now this bitch, yes, got my life wrapped up until December 13th. You know, I just want to ask these questions. Like y'all saw the post I write on Wayne Timeline. I wrote it on Wayne Timeline. Yeah, I was singing the song, Jason. I was singing the song. I was like, come home. Help unfuck the country. Come home. Let's fix the Bahamas. Because you know what? I'm a woman. And as a woman, I see the immense potential that our country has. I see the good of what the Bahamas has to offer. And it breaks my heart when I see the shenanigans that masquerade as nation building. When I see the fact that, again, the top story of the week for me was the fact that the Royal Bahamas Defense Force ordered guns and ammunition from a home-based motherfucking business. That's like, I mean, really? Look at Jason. Jason say potential must be potent to mean anything. So anyway, no, I agree. And you know, Jason, I was telling you for the longest, please come home, especially Bahamians who have a skill that our people need. My whole song was build the Bahamas, build the Bahamas, build the Bahamas, build the Bahamas. Because guess what? If we don't build the Bahamas, what's it going to become? Is it going to stay on this trajectory of bullshit where, again, the schools don't work, the hospital don't work, the roads don't work, the post office don't work. People can't get mail. People can't. I have an aunt who gets a social security check every month from her war veteran husband. My aunt checks sitting up in the fucking post office catching dust. Simple processes in our country are a pain in the ass. EJ was talking about being in the bank. Why the bank line so long and friggin' slow? Why the bank charging me $16 to cash a $30 check? Why is it that schools can't function on time? So today, this is not about dissing the Bahamas, because guess what? March on, Bahama land. I love the Bahamas. But when the Bahamas kicking you in your cunny, you gotta exit stage left. Sean say, who all see the picture of Ingrid Perry at the table while the people light off living on the beach and can't eat a decent meal? And let me just say, I saw that caption in the newspaper. Rivals. Them bitches was never rivals. They was pretending to be rivals so they could get the money. So they was never rivals. And for the record, Ingram and Christy just be at that restaurant all the time. Johnny, give me some odds and I'll call your restaurant name. So that ain't no reunited shit. They been close. All right? They been close. The law firm building named Del Byrne. All right? I been to my cousin wedding, and Kristan and Stefan is his best friend. They all God cheering and Godfather and everybody. So Perry and Ingram, that was only madness for election. They just keep switching the power. That's why I thought Hubert Minnis. And I pray to God that he still is going to be different. I hope he's going to break the curse, the Pingdomite curse that's hovering on our nation. The reason why we can't get a nation that's fixed. My girl Liz said today, the Bahamas is like my grandma used to call it, clean, shine, and dirty capers. You dress up dead good, but you ain't bathed in 3 years. Maggots coming out your ass and your front. But you dress right friggin' up. Dress right up. All right, Elizabeth say it's all a game. Man, it can't be. Denise say eventually all Bahamians with skills will leave and go elsewhere. Well, if we all leave the Bahamas, then what does it say? So the Bahamas just go, and let me just say for the record, let me come closer. That's what the foreign people, especially the white ones, they want you to leave the Bahamas so they could have more of our country while you picking peas out of shit. And I love white people. My Grammy was a white woman. Great Grammy, sorry. I love white people. White people are my friends. I better like white people. I'm in America where Trump is president. However, the more of us that leave, the more the foreign investor is saying, yeah, good. I can take all they friggin' land. I can take all them beaches. I can take all their wealth, all their sand, all their seawater, all their salt, all their Madeira bark, all their mangroves. I can dig all that up and fuck all that up. Because at the end of the day, I only in the Bahamas for what I could take. See, for me, I love the Bahamas for what I could give. We cannot continue on this path of assiness. All right. So again, tell all your friends where I'm at. Chrissy Love ain't going nowhere. And like my Grammy tell me, my Grammy, when we used to get on her nerves, she'd be like, you done put hell up in me now. So beware. Ongawa. You want fuck with me? Well, I can fuck with you back. And I did. I don't take last good. You want to try put me in jail? I can try put you, your children, your grandma, your daddy, your cat, your dog, your rat. I can try put all of y'all in jail. And not just a jail that's brick and mortar, but the jail in your mind. Say, I want to fuck with your head. Like how you just give head? I gonna fuck with your head. So we gonna be here every day, people. I want to thank all of you. Thanks. Please subscribe. Please share. Please give. Because the more you give to the show, the more I can do the show. The more I can say the things you don't want to say. And let me just say a special prayer for the Butler children. Dear Butler children, I've been where y'all at, boo. I've been where y'all at. I understand how you feel. To this day, my daddy estate ain't settled yet. And Louise done 6 feet deep. Because Bahamian men, again, if you're going to sprinkle your fucking seed like confetti, make sure you have a will that spells out things for your children. And dear women who just come on the scene, stop fighting the fucking will. And dear Bahamian men, take care of your children, the ones you have inside your house and outside your fucking house. Stop doing shit. All right, people, tomorrow's a Frowsy Friday. Yes, thank you, Denise. Denise say love you and welcome to America. Well, thanks, Denise. It's good to be in America. And let me just say, I'm happy to be in America today because the temperature is 50 degrees. Oh! Woo! The other day I went walking in the woods, right? Okay, yeah, Chrissy Love was walking in the woods. I was like, Lord, look at me walking on the nature trail. Isn't God good? I was looking at all the leaves falling. I saw one snake. I nearly shit up myself on the trail. Say sexy weather. No, it cold. But today is hot. See, look, let me show you. Hold on, let me make sure no license plates passing by. So trapsy motherfuckers could try, identify. I know Keitra, when I was in the woods, I ain't gonna lie. I did hear I was fucking scared. I actually ran. Good thing I had on sneakers. See? Oh, the weather is nice and sunny. Who all ready for Christmas? You love the cold, naughty Neil? Well, I don't. And that's one thing I'm going to have to get used to. Keitra. And then after I saw the snake, right? I walking across the bridge. And it's a beautiful trail. One thing I love about, America's a beautiful country. Just like us. We are a beautiful country. Yes, Sean, you heard me. And the trail, it took me about 30 minutes to walk the trail. Of course, my son, he tells me, Mommy, it takes me 5 minutes to walk that trail when I'm there. I'm like, well, guess what? You 18, you young. It took me 30 minutes to walk the trail. Okay? And I did hear. Okay? On the way back, I did jump my ass in an Uber. Fuck that. Yes. Dead scary. So, Legal says she loved Christmas in the cold. Oh, hell no. And by the way, even though I know when I get this electricity bill, I can shit up myself because I just have the heat. Like, how some people have their thermometer, their thermostat on like 70 or 65. When I reach home, I have a setting on my heater that says Africa. I just push that bitch in. Africa. Hey, Elaine, I can't wait for my fruitcake. I done got my tin, girl. I ordered my fruitcake. I can't wait. Danishka says she loved the colder weather. Oh, hell no. Now, again, I'm grateful that I woke up this morning to see another day. And I'm going to go take a walk again. Yeah, my heat just be on hell. Thank you, Solid K. So I know when I see that bill, I gonna shit up myself. Yeah. So I got to get up to these 2,000 subscribers. Y'all, please subscribe. Tell everybody, yes. When you come to visit me, Keitra, you can know. Okay? People come to the house, they'd be like, oh, Jesus. Like when Chavez walked in, he was like, Miss Christina, it's hot. I'm like, it is? Child, look here. I agree, Staggerly, but guess what? Thank God for live stream. I could watch the Saxons, the Valley, the Roots, and One Family right here on social media. Thanks, Liz. I trying to get like you, girl. Like doing this little exercise thing. Because see, that's what I believe. I believe the Lord. Okay, what happened was, right? I had to get one little car, right? I was getting one little car. The person gone sell the car because I told them to hold it for me till I get to America. But of course, at the courting, remember when the hurricane was there and I couldn't get to America in time? Yeah. So I believe that this walking that I doing is to make me smell the roses. Make it such that my heart don't bust. I ain't gotta lie. I was sweating like hell, even though it's cold. So I know that walk, because when I heard I started walking a little faster. Yeah. Dead scary. Dead scary. So Bahamian people, I want to thank you once again. Keep don't laugh, it's true. As a matter of fact, it's getting a little cool. Even though you see that sun shining, see, don't mind that sun out there shining. See, that's the setup. That sun be shining, then you take your ass out there with a little sweatsuit on. Then the cold be like, bitch, 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 bitch. The cold be licking your ass. Licking you. But that's okay. And all your face, you see how my eyes and all are so red? Look, from being out in the, anyway, that's all right. But guess what? To save me and my son, if I got to be in the cold, I can be in the cold. And if we got to wait till December 13th, bring it on! People, I love you. I appreciate you. I thank God for you. And I behold the magnificence. No, the snake wasn't in the woods. The snake was in the fucking court. I love y'all. Bye!